Happy Muk-jji-bba Day!
Happy Muk-jji-bba Day.
Happy Muk-jji-bba Day.
I'm Edgy.
I'm Brittany.
I'm Judy.
Welcome back to another episode of Muk-jji-bba.
Muk-jji-bba.
Muk-jji-bba. How was everyone's weeks this week?
Better.
Oh,
Really? That's good.
Yeah, it was.
I know it's the...
Yeah, it was. It didn't feel as long. Yeah, so I think other than that, nothing much, but smooth sailing.
That's good.
That's good. How about you, Judy?
This week felt longer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it felt longer for sure. But it was still good. I'm here. We survived.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about you?
I agree. This week felt a little longer.
Yeah.
I think it might be because I don't have a set deadline coming up in the next couple weeks, so it's kind of relatively slow in a sense where nothing pressing is coming up. And I usually sleep over at my friend's place, my work friend's place Monday, because I go Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. But this week we had an in-person learning session office-wide, and so I went Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. So not sleeping over Tuesday and sleeping on Wednesday made Wednesday feel like a Monday night, and so it was, I think that made it feel a little weirder too. But besides that, we had like a happy hour on Wednesday night, the whole office or our practice, and it was at a restaurant called Capital Grill. And so they rented
steakhouse, right?
Yeah, it's a steakhouse, but they rented the whole restaurant. And so it was a buffet of lobster tails and shrimp and oysters, and then charcuterie boards, and then the waiters were walking around with different apps. And so ate really well. But the lobster tail was a little bit jirgyeol, like a little bit tough, but the shrimp was so good. It was the fattest cocktail shrimps I've ever seen. So it was good. Ate very well. Yeah.
Is that the downtown LA location? Not, but okay.
Yeah,
okay.
downtown. It was about a couple minute walk from our office.
So convenient.
It was very convenient. Yeah. But glad to hear we all had relatively smooth weeks, and hope everyone else did too.
Yeah.
But anyway, so for today, we thought it would be fun to go through something called the balance game. So it's essentially would you rathers. And so just weighing out different options. So I found a list of a couple balance questions here. And so we'll just go through and ponder these questions.
Yeah, this is like a super popular thing to do in Korea right now. So people do it a lot on I've seen Get Real do this because I watched some of their episodes. That's with like Peniel, Ashley, and like BM, and I think PH1 sometimes. Yeah, but a lot of Koreans like love to do this, so we thought maybe
They do love their questions.
Oh yeah. I'm excited.
Okay. First one, a lot of these are I guess like, oh my gosh, where'd it go?
She looks like an iPad kid.
Oh my gosh, wait, where did it go? Okay, thankfully I remember the two questions that I liked on that page.
Oh, nice.
Sorry guys. So the first one was asking, would you rather have a significant other or a friend even who eats chop like
With their
like
mouth
this,
open?
yeah, versus somebody who eats while smearing everything they're eating everywhere, like on their face, on their clothes, as they're eating. It's like they just can't contain what they're eating.
Oh, someone who chews with their mouth open.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's just too much.
Have you met like a grown person have that problem where they smear everything and spill everything? I don't. It's rare.
Not to like that extent for sure.
Yeah. But my brother, he like never wipes his mouth after eating. Or like maybe it's at home.
Calling out.
Yeah, calling him out so that maybe he'll fix this once and for all. But I'm always like, can you please wipe your mouth after, you know? So I guess that's the most.
Well, if a girl ever wants to kiss him, all she's gonna taste is what he ate last.
It's like,
don't encourage that behavior, please.
Don't give him ideas, Renee.
We're trying to get him to clean.
Please. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then the other one from that page that I found, it was a significant other who only calls once a month, like you guys talk once a month, or a significant other who will call, text, whatever, at least 100 times a day.
Once a month.
I think once a month is fine.
Me too.
Because that doesn't necessarily mean you're not meeting up with each other.
Yeah. It just means like 연락 or contact via phone. So, okay, I agree. Okay, this next one here is you get into your significant other's car and you see on the roster of phones connected by Bluetooth, it is a phone, the contact name of a female. So it could be any kind of female, like a friend or someone you don't even know. How would you feel? Would you feel like, oh, maybe they just, had to connect their phone for some reason? Or would you be a little bit suspicious?
It depends.
It's very situational. I think if it's a girl's name I recognize, I wouldn't really mind. But if it's a girl's name that I don't recognize, I think I would kind of be like, oh, like whose is that? Yeah.
But you know what they say, like, or I don't know, do people say this? Or like for TV shows and things like that, usually when like sus activity happens, it's with the person you wouldn't suspect, but it's like within the friend group or like, so.
That's true.
Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, if this actually happened to me, I don't think I would think much of it. Like, it wouldn't even, like, I wouldn't think to look closely.
Yeah.
And then maybe it would be more of an afterthought, like a few hours or a few days after. But yeah. But I do think that that's like a very realistic situation.
Yeah. Edgy, how would you feel?
I personally would be a little questioning, I think, when I first see it. Just wondering, like, when if I didn't know that they had hung out, if I didn't know of his plans, then I would be like, oh, when was she here? Or when did you guys hang out, kind of? And then I guess depending on his answer, of course that would dictate. But I think initially I would be a little suspicious.
That's a good point.
Yeah. And honestly, connecting your phone by Bluetooth is a lot of steps you have to go through.
It's actually a lot of work. Initial setup.
Yeah. So if it's not by like you actually connecting your phone through a wire and you're Bluetoothing it, like that's a lot of work.
Very true.
Why do you need to put in that?
Why do you need your phone to be Bluetooth connected to this one?
Interesting.
Hope we don't sound crazy.
I know. Wait, no. It's just, but it's like, it's a little suspicious for sure. Yeah. I've watched Korean dramas where like the girlfriend will like see it, she's like, oh.
Or like map history.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like an address. Suspicious address.
And it's like a residential.
Yes.
That's a good one. Oh shoot. Okay.
That's spicier.
Yeah.
That is.
Turns out it's just like he's going to the homies, but
Hey, but you don't know. How would you know the homie's address? Hope you don't. Or unless you also had to go for a function. But okay, moving on. Let's say you and your significant other and then your girlfriend, the three of you guys went drinking and you went to go home or head wherever first. Is it okay for your friend and your significant other to remain drinking, or they should all go home once you leave?
They should all go home. Because alcohol, even the nicest people with the best intentions, alcohol, you don't know what can happen. So better safe than sorry.
Yeah. A part of me wants to say just let them enjoy their time together, because if
Why do they need to enjoy their time together?
Because if it's my best friend and my significant other, I think because they're important people in my life, I want them to be good friends as well. But like Brittany was saying, when alcohol is involved, it does feel unsafe. Just anything can happen.
Yeah.
So
it's like Muk-jji. Like you already had hours of fun time with the three of you guys.
yeah.
So like,
And it is kind
That's
of
enough.
weird if you're not there and you're
'cause
the connecting.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would also hope that they are like, oh yeah, like let's all go home then. Because yeah, like Brittany said, Muk-jji, why do they need to build? I mean, like, yes, I would love if they're friends, but they don't need to meet outside
Yeah.
of a group setting
Yes.
to be good friends. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
just my take.
No, it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The next one I feel like is pretty funny. Would you rather have a significant other who is not famous at all on Instagram but posts like he's a party person like all the time on Instagram, just like random stories, random posts, or on TikTok and Reels, a significant other who will post like the dance talks like every single day?
Yeah, the first option, please.
Wait, guys, just yeah. Huh?
Wait, so the first option is
Okay, the first option I don't really understand. It just says some like translating it, nobody knows him, but he dreams of being an Instagram superstar. And so he portrays himself as like a party person, like life of the party on Instagram, versus somebody who thinks he still does all the dances and dance trends regardless of his skill level on TikTok every single day.
that's kind of hard. Every single day.
Pick your poison.
Well, how do you find a new dance to do every day?
that's hard.
I don't know.
to
Or
do.
just like really cringe videos on TikTok every day.
Like thirst traps?
Kind of. Yeah. Yeah.
No, stop.
No.
Yeah.
But if he's posting kind of memey, like he's not good at dancing, but he does it for the
Yes.
ha-has.
No. Yeah. But this one, he like thinks he's really killing it.
Okay.
Man.
Oh,
Just don't date him.
neither.
Yeah. What if you guys started dating somebody or like was talking to somebody and then you find out he's okay, let's say like 20K following on TikTok / Instagram, but the kind of content is like thirst traps, or would you end it right then and there?
Yeah.
I would say that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Especially thirst traps.
Yeah.
If he's like cooking it up, like doing, I don't know, like making recipe videos,
Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah.
But yeah, that means he's very full of himself.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, it just the idea of imagining him like setting up his phone and then like
ring light.
like filming by himself in his room. It just gives me like
Wait, what about like you're on a date and you see his phone case and it's those like stick on like protectors.
Oh.
I don't know if I would mind that as much. But if after that, after I saw the phone case, I saw his thirst
Yeah.
traps, then I would be bothered.
Yeah. If I knew the purpose of it, it would dictate how I feel about him having it. Okay. Next one. This is just a general one. It's more like 이상형 / ideal type, but in a significant other, would you rather have like 강아지 느낌 or like kind of a puppy vibes, or 고양이 느낌, like cat vibes?
So
it's-
golden retriever versus black cat.
Oh, good one.
Wait, I think
makes sense.
that's a
Yeah,
thing.
that
I
is
think
the-
it's usually like golden retriever boyfriend, black cat girlfriend.
But I think
But-
this is if that, other
Applies to-
gender
yeah.
is either.
Definitely puppy.
Mm.
In terms of looks,
Yeah. I guess this can be for both looks and his personality. So you can mix and match if you want.
I don't know.
So by like cat, do we mean like someone who's just like 차도남? Just like is kind of like cold.
Like
Yeah.
looks very sharp. A little bit unapproachable, I guess, at first because he looks a little cold.
Okay, then I would do looks, puppy, personality, cat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, not the opposite.
Oh.
No, I don't like sharp-looking guys.
Mm.
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Yeah, I this is random, but I saw an Instagram reel where it's like a compilation of Korean celebrities who all give off a similar
Oh, yeah, yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
And it was like tubu.
두부상.
Yeah, tofu.
Yeah.
I think that's my type.
Oh.
Yeah. Very like soft and round.
Eddie, do you have an answer?
I think personality, I would want like a golden retriever vibe. But looks, oh, I feel like it depends. Yeah, like the
As
whole.
long as he's good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're honest.
Yeah. That was actually the answer.
She said does not matter which one. Just
Could be either as long as they're handsome.
that makes sense.
He's objectively good looking. But he kind of looks like a frog.
How are you objectively good looking if you look like a
Wait, yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Tanya kind of looks like a frog.
because
And
of
I know
the-
you liked him at one
Because of the
point.
eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's kind of becoming Nick. But yeah, I feel like it's the eyes, the bulging
Yeah.
eyes. Because when I see that, my first instinct isn't, oh my goodness, he looks like a frog. Like I've never really thought that about somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, I don't really think Tanya is that good looking anymore, or like I've kind of outgrown that phase of my life.
For sure.
But I think nowadays the people like or celebrities I'm attracted to don't have frog-like features. So I don't think I would be drawn to
Okay.
frog-like features.
You've moved on.
I've moved on.
It's fair.
Yeah. How about you, Gigi?
I don't know. I don't really have a type in terms of looks. I don't think. But personality wise, I don't know. I like someone who's like friendly all around, but I also like someone who is like really good to me, but and the people around him, but he doesn't necessarily go out of his way to do things for people he doesn't really care for. Like I know that sounds really cold, but I think when you experience that, it's a little different. So I don't know.
Like someone who's good at drawing boundaries and lines.
Yeah.
And like kind of black and white in a sense with relationships or like people.
Kind of. It just makes it easier for no boundaries to be blurred, no lines to be blurred, especially between like him and the opposite gender. So yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll just go with golden retriever.
Golden retriever.
I don't know. Yeah.
I feel like it really also depends on the person. So it's hard to
Yeah.
just categorize one or the other. But
Yeah.
There's actually a good representation of this. I'm watching 조립식 가족, which is
yes.
Family by Choice, and the two
Yes.
main guy characters, I feel like one is very golden
Oh,
retriever
yeah.
in terms of looks and personality, and then the other guy is very cat-like.
I see that. I see that.
You're right. I guess I kind of like the cat then. Yeah.
Me too.
If you kind of characterize it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think
agree.
that's what I was thinking of.
That's a good
smart.
one.
Yeah.
That helps a lot. Okay. Good. Okay, next one. He is excellent at parking versus he is excellent at cooking.
Cooking.
Oh.
I will park for him.
Oh.
But yeah, you do the cooking. You stay in the kitchen.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know.
Wait,
Yeah,
does this mean they're not good at parking? If
I think so. Otherwise,
in the kitchen, he's like, and the parking is like.
parking, yeah,
parking for me too.
it's just a bit of an ick if
I
they're bad
hate-
at parking.
Yeah, that's so true.
yeah, but like cooking,
We can get by.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but parking, it's like, if you can't, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I do have a very big fear of driving other people's cars. So yeah, maybe I'll choose that.
Yeah,
Parking.
yeah. Parking is very hard, especially LA or other big cities. So
Yeah, I wonder what it's like parking in New York.
I feel like I wouldn't even have a car in New York.
Yeah.
Like most
Wait,
people wouldn't.
even in Korea, parking
Oh, it's
was
so hard.
So I don't think I could.
I can't.
Yeah.
I for sure can't.
Like even the parking lots are weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything is so compact, and there's
Yeah.
the pillars everywhere.
Yes.
So you have to be super careful. And oh yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Their face is Chaonu, so a very good-looking Korean actor slash singer, but his monthly salary is $500 versus he has a very, very high salary, but his face is Chejun, who is a comedian.
Do you know?
Let me
What's he
look him
look
up.
like?
Let me look him up.
On the iPad. Huh? On the iPad.
Hey. Wait, you for sure have seen him. This
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
this
yeah.
guy.
Oh. Looks are everything.
Looks are very temporary.
Yes.
That's true.
When you're old, everyone kind of looks the same. Like when you're like 80, 90.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're thinking long term.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they give two different like so if it's like Chaonu makes 500, right? Like the young me would be okay with that. Like we're young, like let's just have fun. Oh, like he would be like someone I could tell stories about. I guess like, oh, I dated this like super good looking dude and we like had no money, but you know, like it was rainbows and sparkles and whatever. But Chejun gives me stability for
Yeah.
the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't yeah.
And imagine just having a boyfriend like Chaonu who doesn't make that much money. He's just good looking. That's it. I feel like different problems are bound to pop up in terms of like just relational problems besides money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it's risky.
Yeah. I agree. Even for this, I would choose Chejun. Yeah. Just because good looks can't feed you, you know? Like, unless, I don't know, you're a model or something, but clearly their salary is not very sustainable for, you know, life. And so I think I would rather have stability.
What about in this situation? He's an up and coming model. So right now he's not earning that much, but there's a chance he can pop off.
Oh, man.
If I really, really, really like this dude, then I think I could just wait. But I think I'm human. I feel like if I start to consider marriage with this person, I think that's when it would get hard. If I'm just seriously dating this guy, like, oh, like I love being with him and he's like up and coming, like, okay, sure, I can wait for him to reach that. But if it comes to a point where I'm like, oh, should I like actually commit to life with this person? Then I would have to think. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm not the most patient. So, and there's no guarantee for that. And I'm very risk averse. So I would rather not bank something on what is not guaranteed. Yeah.
But if I'm stable and I'm making a really good income, I think I would give him some wiggle room. Like if I'm the breadwinner,
a timeline. Like,
yeah.
Up to this point, I'll sustain us. However,
yeah. If I'm able to do that for like the both of us, I think I will try my best to.
Okay. Good one. Okay, next one. Somebody who has so much hair everywhere, like
Chewbacca?
yeah.
Okay.
Or someone who has no hair, including eyebrows or eyelashes or obviously head hair. So they're bald. But then also no hair anywhere else. Like no chest hair, no armpit hair.
No eyebrows is kind of.
Yeah, no eyebrows is a little scary.
I don't know.
I mean, hair you can get waxed.
But it grows back so fast, and the maintenance on that is gonna be crazy.
I'll take you to a med spa. Let's get laser hair removal.
But he has a condition where it can't get lasered off.
You're just taking this too. I'll buy, or you can buy Rogaine for the person who is.
But they have a condition.
This is hard.
Honestly, I might choose the no hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because hair gets like musty.
yeah.
And, like
Hygienic.
sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would also rather have the no hair.
Yeah. I'll just fill in your brows for you.
Yeah, or like get it tattooed on,
Yeah,
microbladed.
Yeah.
Very advanced these days.
Yeah.
So I see. Okay, next one. A significant other who for you can kill other people, or a significant other who will die for you. The like caption is so funny. If the person who posted 둘 다 소름 아무것도 하지 말아줘.
Yeah, that's true.
So the person who like compiled this list just said, like, oh my goodness, goosebumps for both. Just don't do anything, please. But yeah,
I'd just rather have someone who wouldn't do anything involved with
death. yeah, fair.
No, but I would choose die for me. Because it doesn't affect other people.
That's true.
Yeah.
But what if you were like a target, Let's say we're in a movie.
Wait, what?
We're in a movie, right?
So I'm like,
you're like Taken, you're like kidnapped or something. And then your significant other is actually like a secret from the secret services or like a trained background,
that's okay,
you
because that's kind of his job.
That's
to kill
true.
Yeah.
people.
That's true.
But that's the only scenario where that would be okay.
Okay. Yeah. I can't imagine a situation where someone would have to kill someone.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah.
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 Okay. Moving on. The next one is somebody who is so overly expressive with their love for you. So like, very, very expressive in many ways. Or somebody who is 무뚝뚝해 and is tsundere. But they rarely react, like give you reactions and stuff. So basically the second option is somebody who isn't as expressive and does a lot of things for you, but just kind of like, for example, if he got you a gift, he'll just kind of like toss it at you. Not like literally, but kind of just like, here you go, rather than here you go, like all fancy schmancy. But I think the key point for the second one is they will rarely give you reactions, just like in general.
I would choose the second one.
Oh, really?
The not very expressive option, just because the first option, maybe I would get suspicious if they're just like so overly expressive. It's like love bombing, no?
Yeah, but they're always like that. Like, let's say you guys have been dating for like 2-3 years and he's just always been like that. He's very consistent.
Yeah, and it'll be like that forever.
Yeah.
That's hard. I don't know. I feel like at first I wouldn't be able to really, I wouldn't react well to someone who's overly loving. But I feel like once I get used to it, I don't know, maybe it'll be fine. But that's like a question about love language, I feel like.
That's true.
Yeah. Do you know, Edgy?
I think I would choose the first just because the second one said like no reactions, and I feel like I really find like validation, I guess, and assurance in people's reactions. And also I am not super expressive, and so I think having a balance in a sense might be good. But yeah, if it's a little too much, then that might require a conversation because it can be overbearing.
Yeah. I think it really depends on the type of person you are, for sure. And like love languages is another thing. Because I can see you getting very tired in both situations.
Yeah.
Yeah, one is like too much to take, and then one is just like, what the heck?
Nothing.
Yeah. I feel like my answer would be the first one, but knowing my personality, I might gravitate towards the second, just because I have a capacity as to like how much energy I feel like I can take. Yeah,
That makes sense.
so it's a tough one.
That one is pretty tough. Let's see. The next one is a very, very mature significant other who is younger than you, or someone who is older but very like cutesy and feels very like young.
Oh,
And
definitely the first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same.
me too.
If he's older and he's acting all like cute, like, I don't know about that.
Jaggy young.
No.
Oh my gosh. No, thank you. No, thank you.
He's like, "Ikos, how'd you say?"
You buy it for me. You buy it for me.
Oh my
Gosh. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. Next one. Your significant other has like, you know, everyone has like a smell to them or a scent to them. Sorry, wrong word. Scent. So one is if they have a scent of, you know, detergent and fabric softener and very, you know, very homey. I don't even know how to call that, but very clean. Yeah, very comfy in a sense. Or it's like a good cologne or like a perfume of some sorts.
The first. Okay, personally, I like that smell. But besides that, if the second one, that means he's like into maybe a little too much, like into his how he presents himself to other people. I don't know though. Well, they're both fine. Yeah, but if I had to choose one, the first. Yeah.
Do you have an answer, Edgy?
I don't know. I feel like they just give such different vibes because the
Yeah.
first one is very, you know, like, oh, like kind of cute in a sense, or it's very, it's like a wholesome smell, I guess.
Yeah.
But then the perfume one is like, oh, like manly.
Manly.
So it's very different vibes. So I guess
I didn't think of it that way.
yeah, I don't know. That's just my perspective.
I feel like an image kind of gets drawn for you.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So I think personally, maybe the perfume. Yeah, just because female perfumes and male perfumes are very different, and so I kind of like the contrast.
Yeah. for sure.
But then for detergents, like, I can smell like that too.
Oh,
But,
I see.
yeah.
Oh, interesting. I think if it was me in like high school and college, I wouldn't have minded the first. I would actually pick the first. But now I maybe 2. Yeah, because I don't think they necessarily have to have this like strong image if they use cologne. Like I've met people who don't have that image who are really into different scents. So I'm like, yeah, maybe that's not bad either. I'm just kind of sensitive to smell. So I would have to like the cologne. So one is a safer option, but I would choose 2.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. Good one. Let's see. Okay. We'll do just a couple more. Let's see. They have a voice that is very, very comforting, very soothing, very kind, versus a voice that is very bright and full of life.
Comforting.
The first.
Yeah. Agreed.
Easy.
Very easy question.
It's like Kwangi versus who has a comforting voice?
Wow, Kwangi, I would get exhausted. But yeah, who has a soothing voice?
All I'm thinking of is like a lower toned voice. And recently, I watched episode 1 of Mr. Plankton.
I was just thinking that.
Udo-wan.
His voice is really nice.
He does have a very
Yeah.
nice voice.
I finished it.
Whoa.
I watched bits and pieces. Isn't it so sad?
It's
the
sad.
ending?
No. I only watched 2
But the ending,
episodes.
the first episode revealed the ending.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
makes sense then. Okay.
But I feel like
Sad.
even knowing it, it's still very sad.
Yeah. I didn't cry at that part though. I cried at a different part. I won't spoil it.
Okay, let's see. Okay, this next one is 자만추 versus 인만추. Do you guys know what 인만추 is?
What's the first
I
one?
feel like I've heard.
The first one is 자연스러운 만남 추구하는 style. So it's basically you not like a meet cute or like
Should I look it
naturally meeting someone versus the second one. So the picture of it looks like
Blind date.
a blind
Or, like,
date.
a setup, more formal.
Wait, what was the phrase?
자만추?
The second one?
인만추.
만추. 일반적으로 기회는 누구에게나 찾아오는 것이 아니라 스스로 적극적으로 찾을 때 쟁취해야 된다고 생각하는 분들이 본인이 마음에 드는 이성을 찾을 때 사용하는 표현으로 미팅, 소개팅, 헌팅, 애플리케이션 등.
Dating.
애플리케이션.
인위적인 만남. So it's more like a little forced
Yes.
versus natural. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
So like hunting is a huge thing in Korea, you know? So that makes sense.
Is that not kind of 자만추 though in a sense? Hunting? Because
No.
But you go with the intention.
intention.
of
That's true.
finding
That's
someone.
true. Versus if you're at a cafe, you have like
Right.
no intention.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Or, I don't know, some people have intentions at cafes. I
That's
feel.
true.
That is also true.
They're like,
Anytime the door opens,
No, actually.
yeah.
I think 자만추 is always a
Yeah.
little easier. And as in terms of like getting, not necessarily like meeting the person and whatnot, but I don't know. I just find it a little easier than having to put myself out there. But yeah, I know it's hard to like find people to just naturally date, especially in postgrad.
Yeah, I agree. I'm all about meeting people. Not like,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Is that too naive of me to think? But yeah, I always thought, those typical like, you're like at a bookstore picking a book.
Oh, wow.
It follows, like, or it's too high up
Good
on
luck.
the shelf.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
So
Hey, watch me meet someone.
Yeah, I would
That
love
way.
that.
No, it's not gonna happen.
But now, is that 자연스러운 만남 if you're going to the bookstore with the...
No, but that's just an example.
Yes.
I would never go to
Yeah.
a bookstore to having that in mind.
Yeah, it's like purely by chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like someone you meet at work. I feel like that's chamanchu, right? Or like a
Yeah.
church
Yeah.
or wherever, like a group hangout where you meet someone from through a mutual for the first time in a group setting. I feel like that is chamanchu.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So yeah.
Wait, Edgy, did you answer?
I want to do chamanchu, but I think as the years are passing, I definitely am very open to like a set where like a mutual is, hey, are you interested in this person? Like,
Yeah.
you know, just having coffee with this person. Like, I'd be more than open to that now. I think
Nice.
before it was like a little, oh, what? But now it's more like, I don't really have other avenues to meet
Yeah.
people otherwise. And if it's through a mutual, especially somebody I trust or think highly of, then
Yeah.
it's already an initial filtering in that
Yeah,
sense.
for sure.
So more trustworthy.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, second to last one here. Somebody who sleeps at 9 p.m. versus somebody who sleeps at 5 a.m.
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
9 p.m. I think
What are you
that's-
doing up till 5 a.m.?
That's a great question. Okay. Next one, or last one. A very cute appearance. For example, I guess like Cheo-sik is like very cute. Is he very cute? Who's a very cute person?
Oh, she thinks he's very cute.
Yeah. Like a very, I guess, wholesome image. But he has a physique and personality that's a very, very strong and polar opposite. So it's like Cheo-sik's face with Ma Dong-seok's body. And his like personality in 범죄도시, like the movie where he's a cop who beats up all the bad guys, versus has the face and body of Ma Dong-sik, but has a very cute personality.
That's like Ma Dong-seok in real life, though.
Yeah.
Like his Hello Kitty.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the latter.
The latter, Ma Dong-seok. Ma Dong-seok, period.
I can't imagine. Actually, I feel like a lot of Korean guys are the first, though.
Like sleeper build.
Yeah. Yeah, like a lot of them.
Or people 몸 안 좋- like
Oh, like you don't think
Yeah.
they like work
Yeah.
out, but they actually have.
Yeah.
it's like when they flex. It's like
Yeah, I feel like a lot of, and especially because Korean guys take care of their face so much, it's a lot more common to see that in Korea for sure. Yeah.
I think I would choose the latter too.
Actually, yeah, me too. It's like a panjeon, but in a good way. I feel like the
Yeah.
other way of panjeon is a little
Yeah,
weird for
yeah.
some reason.
Oh, like
I think that Cheo-sik with Ma Dong-seok's body kind of threw me off.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
not a look.
Yeah, it's not a
Not a
vibe.
look.
It's not a vibe. It's not very cohesive. But yeah, that concludes the list of questions. I feel like that was super fun, guys.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good set of questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys have any more balanced questions.
Yeah. Let us know. Well, we would love to ponder more.
Yes.
Well, I think that's it for today.
Yes.
Thanks everyone for listening.
Yes.
Thanks for listening.
We lost the rhythm. We lost the rhythm.
I forgot how to conclude these things. Hope
Yeah.
everyone has a great week and thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.